Good evening. Welcome one and welcome all to another fun, fantastic evening featuring myself, Doryx, Blaskatronic, and I as we enjoy Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls. Good to see ya.
Good to see you too. I was so thrown by the good evening. That absolutely, I was tilted.
Tilted.
I was so used to the welcome. Mad tilts. Yes, good evening everybody. And we're back. We're ready for some Diablo. Hooray. Are we going to finish Act 5? Probably not, but we'll play for a bit and chat about random shit. So let's get on with it. Let's get straight on in there. So were we on Torment 5? Good heavens, I think we were.
7.
Torment 7? I think we'll get smashed if we do Torment 7, fella. But let's try Torment 5. That's what it was set to, so I'm just going to go with that. Just going to roll with it. Good evening, Clyde. Lovely to see you. How are you doing on this fine evening? Alright, give us a shout as well, Clyde, about the audio levels. I did a bit of rebalancing, so hopefully I'm not too loud and Mike's not too quiet.
We'll see.
We'll see. Just give us a shout. Keep us posted. Fucking nerds. Yep, that is us.
The witch.
Oh man, why is my frame rate so low though? Look at this shit. What is this? I think I need to do something about this. What can I close? Firefox. I don't need you. You can go. Probably don't need Chrome either actually right now. Let's see, what can we close to make things fast? Fast. We'll try that. Maybe I'll turn the old graphics down.
It's weird that it went from fine to not fine.
Yeah, I know, right? Isn't it odd? Just put everything on low. It's already on low.
Anything changing?
Low FX. Let's try it. No, I mean it could just be that I'm turning back into a little bit of a PC purist because I've been playing on Windows for a bit and it's like constant rock solid 60 FPS. So if it's ever not that, I'm like, oh, something's wrong. I was willing to look past that for the sake of Linux, but then Warband happened. So anyway, this is playable at least. So cool. Let's plod on. Let's jump on it.
Yeah.
The entrance to the tomb of Rakis.
Why? Someone has to make sure you don't kill Adria before you find out where Malthael is.
Come with me if you wish.
Ooh, a cinematic.
Adria will pay for her betrayal.
Oh, is there?
I mean, isn't this a cinematic?
Oh, mine's only just started, but...
Urzael and his reapers are dead. Westmarch is safe, and its people can finally begin to rebuild. Lorath and I now go to find Adria in the Blood Marsh. She knows.
So Clyde says I'm a little quiet. Should I bump it on my end or your end?
She tells me
I'm
I will end
gonna bump it up on my end, I think, because compared to the game, you're not quiet. I don't think. Let me just give it a cheeky buff, Zilla, on this side. We were at minus 11 decibels. Let's try minus 6.
Hid the black soul stone in the deep.
Isn't that like 4 orders of magnitude higher or something? Isn't it a logarithmic scale or something?
Is this thing supposed to hurt?
Malthael found it all the same.
I don't know. Well, this is fine. Yeah, we definitely didn't want any lower than Torment 5, did we? Clyde says, oh wait, I didn't turn this back on. There we are. Whoops, sorry.
We should go the other way.
Yeah, this is actually the right way, isn't it? That was super fast. This is quite a big area, if I remember rightly, or maybe I'm thinking the next one. Clyde says close the pawn. Never. Always keep it open.
Always time for that.
Always.
What dual monitors are for.
This is clearly a game you can play with one hand, so,
It is.
Well, as long as you don't want to use any abilities, I guess. Which...
Your mouse has 2, right?
Yes. What about the other 4, though? I don't have one of
You
those
said any
silly
abilities.
MMO gaming mouse.
Oh yeah, but if you did, you could just do this with a mouse.
Yeah, you seriously could. It would be ridiculous.
And like, I mean, I don't know. This game doesn't seem to have that high of a skill cap. Like,
This is the entrance
yeah.
to the tomb. but someone's collapsed it.
Adria.
It
You
looks
could
like
probably.
we'll have to-
I'm thinking you could probably like,
What was that?
without really much reduction in your ability to play this game, just use a mouse with buttons on it.
I reckon so. Yeah, I don't think it would affect it. At least up until like maybe the the hundreds of the greater rifts or something. At that point, perhaps.
I do not have enough mana. The spirits smile upon me. Need more time.
What have you been up to, Clyde? Haven't chatted to you in a while,
I
mate.
need mana.
You been all right? Just been working. I guess it's. Do you have exams?
There's just one entrance
I know that there's lots of exams this time of year, aren't there?
Across the blood march that will lead us to the main one. The guide stones are useless to most, but will reveal the correct path to a Nephilim such as yourself.
Okay, I think this was the area I was thinking of. This one's a big old
It will do no
area. Oh, we've got the arrow straight away.
Yeah, so that's just nice because then we know where not to go.
Yeah.
That's not very reassuring.
Ball gates. Kill the ball gates.
Toss a spider boy on him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
time for a challenge.
Oh, fire chains.
Not ready yet. I do not have enough mana.
Oh, I don't have my dude out. Let's get my dude out here. Let's get him smashing away.
My strike is true.
I'm gonna call him Trevor. Trevor the dude, the big dude. The homunculus dude.
Monkey
Yeah.
I'm not dead.
research problems.
You.
Boy, it's not my kind of research problem.
Let's not go there. It's too soon, man. It's too soon.
Alright, where's the researcher? We gotta keep him alive.
One of them opened and took its innards. They smell it on me. That's why they're attacking.
Oh, I think it's this. I think it's this chump.
Yeah, does he have a health bar though?
No. So is it not
I
like?
can't
Ready yet.
see his health.
I don't see a health bar, but
Need more mana.
I don't remember this.
More time.
I don't remember doing this ever.
Here, take this as my way of saying thanks.
Oh.
I must get back
Alright,
to my work.
what is it? What did he give us?
Defiant rages.
Loot
Crappy,
thing keepsake.
crappy yellow. Yeah. Don't.
Gave us
care.
garbage.
Got a barge. Oh, there's a book.
The first time I saw a witch. she
Oh boy, another audiobook.
father
Oh,
took
and
me
another
to the
book.
towns my father could never understand. He was born into privilege and wealth,
Not ready
and
yet.
he spent every moment of
Need
his
more
life
mana.
trying to protect it. I was his flesh and blood, but he cared more about the names in books and the faces of the paintings on the walls than his living daughter.
The truth burns. Need more time.
Oh, 2,000 off.
So close.
You got it. You got it, Clyde.
2,000 more minutes.
Wait, hang on. How's Clyde at like
Needs more time.
200?
I need mana.
He's watched for more than 3 hours, surely.
What fear is.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh dear.
Fear
We
not
got
what
a little
your
problemzilla,
father
maybe.
would do if they knew what you were.
Yeah, I think for sure you have to.
Never understand it.
Ruh-roh.
People look to you as
Don't
a
worry, if you
savior.
do
Never thought about the lives
exclamation point refund,
they were
it
fought.
will lodge a complaint that will get addressed, I promise. It goes straight to a high priority inbox.
It will.
Need more time.
Mm-hmm.
I do not have enough mana.
The Blask bot complaint department.
Yeah. Blaskatronic
That's what we should
TV.
do, is add a new command that has you fill out a really long and convoluted form and then just does nothing after it submits.
That'd be brilliant.
Page fault. What is that page fault error that you like to quote?
Oh, yeah. What is it? Page fault in non-paged area, I think.
Yeah, just have that just get returned after you submit it.
Yeah.
Spend like 10 minutes typing that out.
That would actually be really funny. Quite like that.
This is one of the guide stones.
It's got a 5 per gamble and added 2 for clip, so you've balanced
There are
out.
4 entrances to the Nephilim
It could
sigil,
well be.
each one etched with a sigil.
They asked me what I see when I look into the fire. I see a
Oh, let's open the door so we can get at this dude. There we go.
Yeah.
I see terror and a hunger that will consume everything.
Yeah.
What hope do the works of men have against such?
Maybe keep an eye on that, Clyde, and we'll see what happens. Like if at the end of the stream it's gone up, let's check at the beginning of next stream and see if it's still up. I also kind of like how Gibu has like an order of magnitude more minutes than the person who's second. It's pretty silly.
I must find another guide stone to determine which sigil is the correct one.
Not ready yet.
You guys just chilling up in their tower.
Yeah.
Throwing
They actually do
traps.
quite a lot of damage. They're pretty... That's a lot of damage!
That's a lot of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts.
Need more time.
They just left with damage.
See, what we should do is just take stills from that movie and make, using that Python library, just make a novel or whatever I forgot the genre that game's called.
Wait, what game?
The like kind of game where you just
Not ready yet.
read text.
Oh, yeah, like a text adventure. Or
Yeah, like that one that
a graphic...
you have that heart condition.
Oh, yeah,
Angsty about it.
what, oh, yeah, what is it?
I forgot the genre that's
Yeah,
called.
yeah, it has a
It's not a
name.
graphic novel, but it's kind of...
I do not have enough mana.
Top cat for the meme. Cheers, Clyde. Thanks for your keks. If I guess neither of you are aware, but kek is or not kek as the singular, but keks means trousers in British slang.
Needs more time.
So I always like to say thanks for your keks because it means thanks for your trousers.
TIL.
Yeah, there you go.
Ready yet.
Where did kek originate from, actually?
There was a it was on 4chan. There's a some like confectionery like Twinkie knockoff that's I think Japanese that just has kek on it,
Oh, okay.
and people thought it was funny and then started photoshopping it into like, you know, all sorts of ridiculous things.
Wow.
Like I think the like Top Gun hat was photoshopped to have Top Kek, and that's where Top Kek came from.
Top kek. There you go. Oh, Clyde disagrees. Clyde reckons it originated from WoW.
I 100% promise you you're wrong.
That doesn't sound right. Yeah.
Like,
That'll be way
Yeah.
after.
image board that is 4chan predates before WoW came out.
Absolutely.
Like, it probably came out more like when World of Warcraft 3 had the Defense of the Ancients mod.
Yeah. Back when Dota was a mod.
Like,
A Blizzard-based mod. I always found it interesting how Dota ended up being a Valve game.
yeah, I imagine it's whatever group started really deciding to, like, flesh out Dota was just bought by Valve, right? Like,
I mean, it could
I
be.
imagine that's how it happened.
Yeah, but there's Valve, like, it goes the other way as well. Like, back when the arcade first came out for StarCraft 2, there was a Left to Die like minigame on the arcade that was obviously like a pun on Left 4 Dead. So I actually feel like maybe they're all nearby and they're all kind of mates or something, or there's just a bit of like banter between them. Which I want to believe that. Like, that makes me super happy if that's the case, because they're like my two favorite game companies. Or they used to be, actually. I think CD Projekt Red is probably my favorite now.
Wait until they sell out to EA.
Oh, don't ever. Oh god, no. Ugh.
I mean, Blizzard did to Activision, right?
Yeah, I know. How? Like, I don't understand that. Blizzard had infinite money. Why? Why did they need to be bought out by Activision? I mean, it's not as bad as EA, but pretty bloody close. Let's be honest.
No, yeah, it's like Ubisoft, Activision, and EA is the axis of evil, right? Like,
axis of evil. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Ugh.
And when he saw that the flames did not touch
it would be interesting to maybe dig up some old gaming news articles on, like, do you want to go down there?
Not that. I think that's the way. Ooh, actually, is it?
I
Oh no,
doubt
it's a. Yeah, we can do it. It's a good one.
Airless Caves.
What's EA? Oh, EA is this gambling company that likes to, you know, shit on people's dreams. Is from what I can make out. That's their main MO.
I think I'm surprised that, like, StarCraft became free to play pre-loot box, like, thing for them.
Yeah, that's true. It did come post War Chest though, and I guess the War Chest is very different though, because it's not gambling, is it? It is just a kind of, here's a million things you can unlock by playing the game for a bunch of time.
Yeah, I mean, it's arguably like unlocking like a grinding element, right? Like,
yeah,
there's a functional equivalence to the War Chest as buying end loot boxes, right? Like,
yeah, that's true. But I think one of the biggest issues with the loot boxes in the community is the gambling aspect of it. Right, because you're never guaranteed anything. Whereas at least with the
loot
War
box, you guarantee like what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Oh, I died. Stupid.
Yeah, I think they explode and did damage, and you just didn't care.
Oh wait, no, I didn't die. You died. But I had like 0 health, but it was just stood there, like because I thought I was dead. Whoops. Oh, now I died. I definitely died this time. This is definitely a dead. I can't see PMs from Twitch. Sorry. I actually can't see anything right now. It depends on what game I'm playing.
I'm blind!
I'm completely blind.
Janna's moonshine!
I don't know. Your microphone is clipping super hard. I don't think it's the volume though. I think it's just like. Is it definitely the right microphone? Like.
Can we not like?
Do we not want to go down this road again? It's my favorite. I love doing audio settings with you.
But I was just yelling. Like, is it still like that?
It definitely clips a lot more than it used to.
I promise I didn't touch it.
Okay, yeah, it's fine. Like we'll just deal with it. Anyway,
like I was just yelling about the moonshine, so that's what I thought it was.
Yeah. So I actually can't see anything. I've had to close everything because it was kind of laggy. But it feels good now. It feels like it's not laggy anymore.
Not ready yet.
I just now realized that dude following us isn't one of your, like, mobs.
No, he's not. He's actually, like, a story character. Yeah.
I'm like, why is my story why is your mob following me?
Yeah. It seems a bit weird. So we've kind of split up a bit. This goes a lot further than I was expecting. I didn't think it would, but it does. So
Strike is true.
I guess there's that.
These are perilous caves.
They are indeed.
Right what it says on the tin.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's too perilous. Which reminds me of the Holy Grail. You know that scene. Alright, you've seen the Holy Grail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Castle Anthrax. Oh, not that one. Not that one. No, the one that Michael Palin goes to, and it's full of all the attractive women.
Yeah.
And then
naughty zoo. Bad.
Yeah,
zoo.
bad suit. Bad naughty. A spanking. Yeah. And then John Cleese comes and saves the day. And he's like, I could take the peril. He's like, no, it's too perilous. You can't. He's like, no, just a little bit of peril. Bet you're gay. Right at the end.
I cannot do that.
I love that film. It's such a great film.
Really good. Ooh, Mace, legendary. Wonder if it's another Disco Inferno.
Well, screw you, Clyde. You're not paying attention. Honestly, I asked you when you first came on. I was like, "How are you doing? I've not spoken to you in ages. I hope you're well." He just doesn't care. Clyde doesn't care at all.
Does not compute.
Yeah. I don't
Clyde
care.
bot EXE, page fault, a non-page area.
What is this shit anyway? What are they even doing? They're clearly not good at the game, so... To answer the question again, it depends on what game I'm playing, but right now, because of the lag, I have nothing, so no. I can read chat, that is it.
The Nutcracker.
I strike your heart.
Look at one of my classes' final papers, you top keck. I'm a top keck. That's
You
awesome.
pop pant.
You massive keck. Well, good luck with your paper. I mean, I would have known that you were working on your paper if, you know, you'd have actually answered when I said how you doing and what you're up to, but, you know, whatever, it's all good. 146,016 is how many minutes? By the way. In what? Wait, what? What's happening? How many minutes?
On Venus? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I don't know, I'm really confused.
How many minutes? It's, wait. Oh, I know. It is 14,016 minutes. That is exactly how many minutes it is.
I don't know what anyone's talking about. I'm so confused. How many minutes what is? Like in the world? How many, like if you got all the minutes?
That number.
Too many or not
Right.
enough?
Clyde posted it's 146,016 minutes, right?
Well, he says 146,016 is how many minutes? Is that a question?
40,016.
Oh yeah, okay. Because
Yeah.
it's computer numbers.
We're just overthinking this.
Yeah. Apparently. Thinking is difficult. I try and avoid doing that.
I bet I have some bits.
Oh, you have more minutes of watched anime than the 4 above me combined, and then you did the combining. I now understand what you're talking about.
You speak Clyde.
Mm-hmm. I got Clyded.
Oh.
Well, that's a lot of minutes. What is that in hours?
Needs more time. I do not have enough mana.
An order of magnitude less of
Yeah,
Proxy.
yeah, basically.
My strike is true. Not ready yet.
That's a lot of anime.
That's a lot of minutes.
Need more time. I grow weak.
Master Payne, it's so good to have you in our town beating up random people. Welcome. 101.4 days. So that's like 3 months. Actually, shit, that's a lot. Also, that's really specific. Like, do you have? Are you watching them on Crunchyroll or something? Is that how you know the exact amount?
Enjoy this.
That is like a. That is actually really impressive. Like I didn't think it was that many.
Watch out.
Yeah, there's a lot of fire around here. Although I don't think I have my fire hat anymore, so I really have no excuse.
That was annoying as shit.
It was
Hey,
by
time to be useless. It's fire.
that was by far and away the best like hat that I had.
Needs more time. I grow weak.
101.4 days. So that's like 3 months. 146,016 is how many minutes? Is that a question? Or...
Needs more time. I grow weak.
146,016 is how many minutes? Is that a question? Or... 146,016 is how many minutes? Is that a question? Or... 146,016 is how many minutes? Is that a question? Or... 146,016 is how many minutes? Is that a question? Or... 146,016 is how many minutes? Is that a question? Or... 146,016 is how many minutes? Is that a question? Or... 146,016 is how many minutes? Is that a question? Or... 146,016 is how many minutes? Is that a question? Or... 146,016 is how many minutes? Is that a question? Or... 146,016 is how many minutes? Is that a question? Or... 146,016 is how many minutes? Is that a question? Or... 146,016 is how many minutes? Is that a question? Or... 146,016 is
I did not like your hat.
You didn't like my hat.
Ass.
I did like my hat. Oh, I definitely died.
Got you, the fam.
Yeah. So I remember that my in the MMO that I used to play, Anarchy Online, I talk about it all the time. That
Oh, I know.
game, my main character, I think I had like 20 characters in that game.
OTP.
But my main character, have you gone to town? Okay, yeah. My main character I had played for 41 solid days in total, and that was over like 9 years of playing a game. So, you're talking more than twice that, which seems extremely impressive to me. I'm going to count on my anime list, which keeps track of the total watch time of the anime you have, and after you reach, I think, 48 hours, it starts calculating in days. Oh, that's cool. So that's a real milestone. How do you get it to calculate in, like, weeks, then? That's the...
I'm gonna smelt the nutcracker. Hope you're okay with that.
Oh, okay, alright. Breathe in first. It doesn't ever go. No, they thought no one would watch that much anime, surely. Clyde's like, hold my beer. Here we go.
I didn't think levels of this anime were even possible.
Need more time.
Was there a chest at the end of where you went?
There is not. There is nothing. It's rubbish.
There's a little chesty chest here.
Clyde also said before, I got Clyded. I'm not sure whether that's erotic or just silly. Porque no los dos, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Why not both? That's the best.
Oh man, I hope Zoe heard you say that.
What is it? I always get confused
Porque
because
no los dos.
what is it? The first word?
Porque.
Porque. See, I always get
Which
confused.
means why. So it's funny when you said like, which one's first? Why?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because I want to know.
Because I'm asking. No. I always get confused because I want to say pourquoi, but that's French, obviously. So.
Pourquoi?
Porque, not pourquoi.
Porque.
Porque no los dos.
Kiwi is que. I don't know. But what's funny is I used to intentionally like mispronounce it like terribly, but I'd always make a little rhymey thing.
Oh, nice.
And it used to drive Zoe nuts. So you mispronouncing it's just it's nice and fun.
There we go. It's full circle, isn't it? We don't need to go this way. We should go this
Porque
way.
no los dos. Mhm.
Pourquoi ne los dos?
Yeah, it just did not roll off the tongue the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's perfect, isn't it? Why not both? Clyde says, a streamer whose roommate had 196 days. That was like
Of anime?
months ago, apparently. I don't know what his roommate's at now. Wow.
You could review anime and then professional, like that could be your job.
Shit, dude, you should do that. I'd watch that.
The truth burns.
You could make a YouTube channel of like, cause you like, there's so many fucking not lost does. I like that. That's awesome. You must in those 101 hours? Did you say or whatever? Like you should. Yeah, I bet you've covered a bunch of different anime, right? You could do like proper reviews. He laughs. He's laughing in our faces at our suggestion.
Why not?
I know. Yeah, why not? You totally should. So shit.
What you need is a little shtick, right? Like
Yeah.
10 anime in 1 minute, or let me think a little bit. Let's
Yeah. We'll work on that. We'll workshop this idea. Here we go.
Yeah.
We'll get you
Like
famous.
I think you semi-clickbaity title to a video series that's I would say 5 minutes or less.
Yeah.
Not ready yet.
type like is gonna be your target for this?
I think if you want to make it on YouTube, it has to be less than 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, I would shoot. We want something that's quick, digestible. You don't need to watch them in order.
Yeah, completely standalone. That's important. It's got to be fast-paced as well. People don't have the attention spans for it. But my comment about like it's got to be like less than 10 minutes. I realize that there are incredibly famous YouTubers who do stuff way longer than 10 minutes. They're already famous. Like if you're trying to make it anime getting collided, that works. That's all right. It's not too bad. 4 minutes or less. Maybe it is erotic.
Do we want to go to some of these doors?
So we're looking for a particular passage.
I know it's labeled.
Yeah, so we want the one that isn't wind currently. If you want to do all of them, I think there's like 5, and I think it's the usual
Yeah,
thing.
so I'm confused. There's an arrow telling us where to go.
Oh yeah, so there is. Sorry, I didn't even notice that.
Okay.
So yeah, we can do these doors.
Needs more time. The spirits aid me.
Are you using the Tempest kick thing or whatever it's called?
The lashing tail kit.
Lashing tail, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's really good with the old toilet. So I'll try and
Yeah.
make that a bit better.
Need more time.
It's not worth it with just 3, is it? These chumps, little chumpos.
There's a passage kind of in the back that we skipped over.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Yeah, there is. Yeah, near the entrance. But we can carry on and maybe wind back.
Oh, we should get a nice massacre with this.
Yeah.
Needs more time.
Oh, it won't. I don't think it'll let you do the chest until your massacre bonus is expired. Oh no. Maybe it's something else. Never mind. Oh, we gotta kill him first. I see.
Yeah, he was part of the...
He was a requirement, a prerequisite for the chest. Prerequisite. One piece of fullness left. My face when. What? 1 piece in 4 minutes or less. My face when. I spent over an hour just describing the opening plot to my brother, and over the course of that named off like 40 characters from them. Wow. But then I realised anime is far more complex than I gave it credit for. Yeah, I actually that's I have had that experience. I haven't really watched anime at all, but the stuff I have watched, I've been surprised at how incredibly deep it is, and I was not expecting that when I knew nothing about anime. So.
I mean, like, you can just make the videos, too, that have some hot take or some kind of edgy or just annoying thing to attract people. Like, you could just... One could be like, everything you need to know about animated, Japanese animated cartoon anime, or some ridiculous, like...
Yeah. Anime for chumps, something like that. Yeah, you could definitely do those if you wanted to, Clyde. You clearly have the knowledge, and I think having the knowledge is the hardest bit, right? You know, you can write yourself some kind of fast-paced script. You know, it's only 4 minutes. That's not too difficult. You can spend weeks writing something that's 4 minutes, and it will be like the best 4 minutes ever. Get yourself known and get on there.
Need more time.
It's always a little You're always a little wary turning something that you like really enjoy into a job of any description, though, I guess. That's why I think that the mentality that you've got to have is not, I'm going to get big on YouTube, but to be, this would be cool and people would enjoy this, right? That's the mentality you need.
If you do get big on YouTube, you just need to follow Butterfield's diet plan and you'll get right back to it.
Exactly. For 24 hours, you can watch literally any anime. Naruto.
Cowboy Bebop, Attack on Titan, One Punch
Pocket
Man.
Monsters.
Not
I
ready.
don't know.
Anything goes. There you go. Just go through, remake, like, cult YouTube videos
With an anime twist.
in that style.
Oh shit, we're on the other side. This is like a... What?
Let's do the time warp again.
A slide to the left. Okay. So did we do this one up here?
Mhm.
Oh, it's a lot of gold.
Although, see, like, One Piece is a ridiculously long and complex anime, so, like, that's not, I wouldn't say even the best. Like, I'm not surprised that you went into that ridiculous depth on One Piece.
That's cool. That's cool, Clyde.
I haven't read it yet, but
Yeah.
I feel like if anyone starts, you know, with a sentence with that kind of qualification, I'm like, alright, we'll see.
There we go.
Like, I don't, no offense, but...
Yeah. I'm not racist, but yes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we'll see, Clyde, we'll see.
Isn't it? Yeah, isn't that weird how we as humans like frequently like to do that? Because it gives us credence. It's like, oh yeah, so I'm allowed to say this now because I've given my disclaimer at the beginning. So clearly they can't possibly think that at this point.
Is this guy supposed to be annoying?
I mean, he really is, isn't he? But there we go.
Like, he freezes us, and then, yeah...
And the
toilet
jailer
that-
and the frozen pulse. It's all pretty frustrating. You're taking no damage against that frozen pulse. I would already be dead. Yeah, you never hear people saying it the other way around. Like, I am racist, but I really think that we should give refugees a chance in our country to adapt to our society.
Yeah, I'm willing to give them a shot.
Yeah, yeah.
Not to weeb or anything, but Japan's literally the best country on earth.
Is that so? That's where we were before. All right, we don't want that one then. Oh, got some paragoners. I need to. Oh, I'm hitting 49s. Soon I get to start a new one.
That's tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that trap was sure effective.
I know. I got absolutely wrecked by that.
It was like, might as well be an amusement ride.
Yeah.
Like, are you trying them incorrectly as a joke?
I am Polish, but yeah, but what? Where's this going?
Man, this is a large area.
Mm-hmm.
But-
Yeah, this sticks out in my mind as one of the massive areas that we had to do. There's one more before we get to the end, basically. There's kind of two more. let's go with 1.5. This is like probably the biggest.
Can we go back up to heaven?
I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay, because I'm telling you, the guy should have hit heaven while it was weak.
Yeah. It would certainly
His tactics are terrible. He's not a tactician. They don't teach that in death school.
No, apparently not. In the depths of hell. Oh.
Oh wow,
We got
what a
wrecked.
sneaky little...
Needs more time.
The toilet's still flushing.
I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that. What does that
Wind?
mean, Clyde?
This is
It
the
almost
battle I've been
sounds
searching for.
a little bit like Latin. It's definitely got like a Indo-European roots, which would make sense if we were. So that's the right way to go. We don't want to do that. I can't remember what the whole guidestone.
boy.
Oh bloody hell! Well, the guidestone thing is all about.
Is this
I
like a
think-
puzzle?
Yeah, well, I think we're meant to do that for it to tell us where to go, but then the arrow just showed us where to go right from the beginning, so...
Oh, does it like try to tell us which direction to head?
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty confused. Pretty confused.
Ooh, we found like a little camp.
Yeah. Off the beaten track. These little
Ugh.
boggins.
The trap less traveled.
Yeah. Little brogans. Little brogy.
Man, would they ever do to us?
I don't know, they
Like
just...
they've got this hellish landscape. They got all their traps.
I know.
Presumably the snakes. Like,
They were just set up living calmly in the swamp,
A
doing
test
their
of
own
my
thing.
skill.
And we just blundered
Carol
in.
is just swamp racist and wants to kill everything in the swamp
That's
and
it.
contrive this whole scenario for us to go here.
Mm-hmm. I'm not swamp racist, but fuck the bogans, right?
Yeah, right. It is full circle now.
Needs more time.
One of my favorite comedians who does that better than anyone is Eddie Izzard. He is so good at, oh man, just going back to
Oh,
like
good
previous
guys.
jokes. Do you have a flag? Oh, the food is hot.
Executive transit site. These things are so tanky.
They really are, aren't they? They have
They
health.
do an
link, that's why.
incredible amount of damage, but like they just are tanky AF.
We're doing triple. Actually, they both have health link. Both the packs. We're fighting 2 packs.
Oh my goodness.
And they all have health link.
Alright, let's focus a pack down.
What are we doing then? Let's do the little ones, because the big ones have more health right now.
Alright.
I just
Alright,
got
Bogan, trapper.
absolutely jettisoned. It's a word.
I know.
That was an incredibly subtle reference to something that no one's ever seen, so we're not going to go any further than that. It essentially means, but Kerwa, I can't do it in English. Is Kerwa someone's name then? Yeah, sounds like it. Oh, so I found out, you know the
Passage I'm looking for.
the Brood War tournament that we watched a little bit of but didn't quite. So for the final of that, the guy who won like just wrecked it. Like he was so good. He was so much better than the other player. And at one point, he started playing with his feet. And
No.
and he's now been banned from other Zotac tournaments for showing bad swordsmanship.
Oh my god. I cannot believe we didn't see that.
I know. I don't know when the final was, right? Because when you came around to mine, we were, I guess we were still on like the round of 8 or something. But yeah, The
Like,
clip.
that's gonna be something to practice, right?
I think so. So there was an interview with him, and he was like, I don't honestly really care that I was banned because I was invited to this tournament. Like, I didn't ask to come. You guys invited me. If you want to ban me, that's totally fine. But he was actually like, he wasn't being a dick, and he wasn't disrespecting his opponent. And apparently he said that he went to find his opponent afterwards to apologise to him because he realised that it could be interpreted that he was doing that, and his opponent wouldn't come out and meet him and accept his apology, and then went and was like really bitchy online. I mean, I'm only hearing one side of this story, so I don't really know.
Like, but that one side isn't even plausible. I was playing with my feet. I wasn't trying to be a dick.
Well, he's
What?
so this guy is Chinese, and his argument was, I was in America. I thought you guys would love that kind of thing. I thought you were all about the show, and I'm full, by the way, so I'm going to town. You were all about the fun and the spectacle. So I wanted to do something a little bit off the wall and a bit interesting, and I've paid for it. Basically, was what he said.
Oh my goodness, no! I don't believe him for a second.
You
Like,
know.
not even a moment.
I really want to watch the game because I actually want to watch him like dominate. I want to see someone who's that good that they can play with their feet and still crush someone at StarCraft. That's insane. Damn it, Blasky. My face when Blasky doesn't know Kurwa. Yeah. No shit, mate. No idea what you're talking about. Haven't got a clue. Couldn't even guess. Do you have any idea, Mike? You know what's going on?
Your death comes.
Yeah, he doesn't. Mike doesn't know either.
No.
He's like, I don't want to say no.
Well, I was just trying to think because I know. I think I'm fluent in enough culture. I've seen a lot of.
Not ready yet.
Seen a lot of
like,
stuff. You weren't there, man.
And like Notice Me Senpai. I'm like familiar with enough, I thought, anime memes. So I was just trying to like dig to think if I've seen this one.
Through the annals. Are you familiar with Poland Ball or German Ball or any of those memes?
Yes,
Not
Poland Ball is incredible and one of like the best subreddits in the world.
not by name for me. Possibly by what it is, but it doesn't sound familiar currently.
It's a subreddit where they basically like it's comics drawn where the countries are represented as like balls with the flags on them, and so they have like really stereotypical personalities.
Oh, I've
and
seen
stuff,
yeah,
and
I've
it's
seen stuff
really
like that.
funny.
Yeah, so actually a couple of streams ago I was talking about Europe v Italy in driving, and that was like one of those kind of memes where it was just like a bunch of clips where the countries were represented by balls and they all do different things. That was an animation rather than the picture, but I've seen plenty of the pictures as well, so yeah, I know about this then.
And now I feel somewhat vindicated in my thinking about it because like now I know I've seen it. I just couldn't.
No, good job, man. You get 12 Blask coins. Good job.
Make it hail, Beatrice.
Curva, I'm sorry, I've been pronouncing it horrendously badly. That's what the IPA pronunciation is. Is an exclamation done by Poland Ball and he gets mad or worried. Poland Ball often uses it when Germany Ball and Russia Ball try anschließing him. And he's scared. This word means whore or fuck. There we go. Thank you very much. If you...
Polish laborers. Just trying to imagine what scenario would I be hiring Polish laborers.
Yeah. Polish carpenters, for example, they'll probably say it as your word. So is it classed as like an expletive then for in Poland?
An expletive? Like... An expletive?
Yeah.
No, that's a joke.
No, it's not a joke, mate. It's pronunciation. Expletive. I just don't understand about like where the stress comes in American vowels. I just don't get it. It seems to randomly change for each word. It's range, but it's expletive.
Instead of raw, would you say raunch?
Explosive. Don't pronounce any of the vowels.
Cannot do that.
Expletive. No, I mean, like, so I'm not familiar enough to like actually know the answer to this, but I imagine it's just kind of the like we wanted to be different than the British.
I think to a certain extent it has to be.
We don't want to sound British.
There's so many like
So-
silly little things that are subtly different for no real reason. But I actually, to go back on what I said, I actually think that there are way better rules for how things are pronounced in American English than there are in British. In British, it's like we say it like this, and we always have, so we're gonna do it. Whereas in American, I think you actually kind of tried to make some grammatical rules, which I respect. I think that's great. But yeah, I do still struggle with it, with the difference.
Yeah, I mean,
Anyway, back
just trying to
to
be distinct.
Kerber.
Not ready.
They do a lot of work on renovations and such. Essentially, published version of the book. Okay, so it is an explosive, right? Sounds like a sneeze, right?
Expletive sounds like a sneeze to you.
Yeah. Because you're not
Expletive.
pronouncing the E very well, very strongly. I mean, not like you're doing it badly. I just mean that you're, you know, it's kind of subtle.
No, this is also not correct.
Man, these blood golems look kind of cool.
They do. Yeah. Pretty epic. So we missed a tiny bit. I guess I'll go back and check it.
Okay, I can teleport through this
Oh yeah,
stuff,
you could
so.
just like teleport there. Why am I doing it? Well, it's bigger than I thought it would be, to be fair.
Add a nickel.
Giggity. That was pretty fast. You did well there, mate. Good job.
Oh man, I tried. Oh
Oh, come on.
yeah! Air horns!
Strike at your heart.
Ridiculous. What a broken skill. Nerf it, Blizz. David Kim.
Nerf it, Rito, nerf it!
God, I cannot. Oh, I can do my acid cloud from up here though. So fuck it. Yeah, go on. You take all the damage.
Yeah, cast it.
Can I summon my
acid.
dude?
Cast your toilet.
Oh, I can summon my dude over there as well.
Oh man, long range.
Yeah. What about the?
Night.
Not ready yet.
Okay, but I'm not actually getting any mana because I need to be in range. I can't throw my spiders over there.
Oh man, but yeah, the piggy works. These things are like aggro to. Wait, can I teleport back up to you?
Oh,
Might be.
can you get back up?
Let me try. I don't think I can. I think I can't quite see enough.
Yeah, you don't have the back sight for it. It's a word, I've decided.
Of course.
Back sight, you know,
It's
as,
like
as opposed to your front sight. That well-known phrase.
Stay together. Take this for your
Hey, let's talk for half an hour about this resplendent chest.
Oh yeah, resplendent. Are those dudes on? They're not on today. They're probably done, I guess.
I
They
didn't see it.
finished.
But yeah, they're like, there's no new content. We've
Yeah.
already maxed out
Done.
every character class.
Yeah, male and female of both. That's actually an achievement, hitting 70 with all of them. It's actually kind of trivial these days. Used to be a big deal.
Just teleport to the walls.
Man, this is way bigger than I thought it would be. Again, giggity, but like it's.
I know, it's too easy. I don't even
I
bother
know,
now.
yeah. I feel like that's like that's double dipping on the joke as well, right? Like it's already.
Yeah, you're clever the first time.
Yeah, I know. Second time you just, you know, a little desperate at this point for a cheap laugh, which there's nothing wrong with. I think that's probably a acceptable behaviour. It's such a joke. Like, I'm gonna go so far. Ugh. This is way bigger than I thought.
Is there a way to like emote or dance or something?
I don't know. Oh, there is. There's a dance. That's awesome.
Is it just dance?
Yeah, slash dance. I did not know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, so now I can do that next time.
Next time, yeah. Okay. Oh, there's we should go up here actually. Oh, we're gonna go to the fire passage. Sounds like someone had too much madras the night before. Toilet paper in the fridge, Jobby.
Demon gonorrhea.
Not ready yet.
Toilet paper in the fridge.
There's nothing like it.
Oh man, got wrecked by that trap.
I know. I'm just gonna go this way. I'm gonna pretend like I meant to do that. It's so far away. I seem to remember when I played this with my mate from back home, he kept laughing at me because of the number of times I got wrecked by those traps. Because I guess I'm not looking for them ever, so I just don't see them. Blasky, what do I ask Oyster? He gave me one free AMA question. Only one? Wow. It's being tight with his AMAs. Need to choose a good one.
What do I have to say to you to unlock unlimited AMA questions, is what I would ask him.
That's a good one. Yeah. You're an infinite wishes kind of guy, aren't you? When the genie comes up.
I love the like ridiculous genie questions on Reddit that pop up and they're like way to hack it, you know?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I am the like I'd wish for a genie that has less makes it easier to ask for a wish.
Fewer constraints on their wishes. Yeah, a more generous genie. Yeah, there's plenty. You can Can't you just like, what? You have one free AMA. Is he doing an AMA? Like, I don't know about this. I think this was vaguely discussed on
ask
Sunday.
him for his NIH number. Get free healthcare next time you're in the UK.
Wait, if you're in the UK, you get free healthcare, Mike. We don't live in the fucking dark ages like we do in this country.
You don't need an NIH number?
No. Everybody has access to the NHS.
Oh, NHS.
NHS, National Health Service is what it stands for.
Okay.
But, yeah. Yeah, if you visit the UK and you fall sick, you can.
What if I just want to go in and get my teeth cleaned?
That's a bit different. Actually, we tend to pay for dentists. Actually, I think there are a few dentists on the NHS, but there's no guarantee that you'd actually have
Do you have an NHS number?
As in a phone number to call?
No, like an ID number or something.
So we have national insurance, which I think is part of that, but that's more like Social Security, honestly.
Yeah, so there's a number you could ask him for.
You're asking for a Social Security number?
Yeah.
Equivalent. Okay. Alright, yeah, that seems fine. No, it's just for me. He lives in that way, Blasky. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad.
The spirits aid me.
I'm trying to think of a. But yeah, he didn't really have much glue vine that night. That was.
How about ask him if he'd rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
One horse-sized duck, yeah. That's a classic. I noticed that actually a lot of well, a lot of. I don't really frequent them, but I remember reading Nathan Fillion's AMA, and whenever he was given an either-or question, he would always just respond with, why not both? Like, every time. So it's kind of like a wasted question. But I feel like, for that one, that's not a good answer. Why not both? 100...
Because they would tear your eyes out.
Yeah. The disadvantages of both worlds. Why not? Do you remember, I think back when we were doing Rocket League, we were going to do an AMA, but we just kind of decided that kind of every stream is an AMA, so...
Yeah, I don't think we've ever, like...
yeah.
It's not like we have too... It's not like we ever are paying attention to what we're doing, or we have too many, like, followers for this to be feasible or something like that.
Exactly. Like, we have a nice, small community, and now that Colby's not around, we know that the quality of question is going to be so much better than constantly asking when was your last sexual encounter, which was all he ever did. What size is your left lung?
A little... Wait, left would be a little smaller than the right.
Is it? So so the heart can fit in, right?
Yeah.
So actually, this has made me think about something. My torso is incredibly small compared. Like, I'm 6'4", but nearly all of that is leg. Like, my hips are so high up, it's ridiculous. Have you seen how my hips are, Mike? Have I ever shown you?
Don't lie. I've seen how high they are.
Yeah, it's insane. Like, I cannot actually find trousers that fit me properly, like trousers should.
You can't find some well-fitting kecks?
I can't find well-fitting kecks at all, fella. Not a single pair. Exactly.
Damn shame.
Yeah. Oh, did you go back to town?
Yeah.
I'm full enough. I can come back to town too. I just got myself in a fight because I didn't notice. Yeah. So I wear all the trousers I wear are about 2 or 3 inches below where they're actually fitted for. And that's the only way I can wear them and not look completely ridiculous. I mean, look pretty ridiculous anyway, but like completely insanely ridiculous.
Gold skin is troll skin, right? Like...
No. Trollthorn.
I mean, Blackthorn is...
Yeah, Blackthorn is Trollthorn. Gold skin. Actually, yeah, I think I have seen that. Oh, gold skin and gold wrap, mate. You could make all the gold you ever needed. Wait, actually, I got a legendary belt. Let me see. Here we go. Oh, it's not. Ooh, that's actually quite interesting. Oh, that's interesting.
Fire bats.
I don't use fire bats, but maybe I should.
Is the piranha the toilet?
Yeah. So I have it running kind of a lot. It's a channeling skill, though. I'm not a massive fan of it because it means I can't move. I mean, I'm going to use it anyway because it's actually a better belt than the one I have, so... Still. I've just noticed, I don't know if you have too, but I have had... It's loaded my...
inventory's no issues for me.
Yeah. Like, what's that all about? I mean, it does load, but it loads, like, in seconds, not in minutes, like it was last time.
Yeah, so that makes me feel like it's not at all client side.
I think it's got to be
but
server,
all
right?
server side.
Yeah.
Like, don't believe the hype.
I thought it might, because I've turned all my graphics down, so I thought it might be that. But if you're not seeing it too, then can't be that. I didn't turn your graphics down, did I? Nope. Oh, Clyde, don't stop, man. Honestly, it's like the dark ages of Blaskatronic TV.
You need a winking kappa if you want to post that question.
Yeah. Cheeky Kappa HD.
Actually, let's see what
I think the funniest bit about... I'm going to go back to this. We're going to talk about it because I've had a gin, so I don't really care. But, like, I think the funniest thing about that was he kept asking Mike, like, has he ever had a sexual encounter? And he's like, dude, I'm married. Like, I've told you, like, 10 times I'm married. How do you still not get this? It was pretty ridiculous. Oh, good old Colby. R.I.P.
Not ready yet.
Where are you? Are you in town? No, you're dead. Are you dead?
So I died because I'm crafting my.
You're horrible indeed. Being a pirate is alright with me. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
You are a pirate. Yeah. That's a perfect cheer for the next,
Need more time.
for the highest quality. Does that get pinned? I hope that one gets pinned.
Oh man, you can pin it though, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, because you added the one, right? So I think that makes it 421. So yeah, I think it pins it. I actually can't control that, unfortunately. But that was beautiful. Good job.
Not ready yet.
Trying out the fire bats.
I'm not, but maybe I should. Yeah. Okay, hang on. I gotta work out what I want to get rid of.
Oh, I thought the spiders would just swap with the fire bats, but
No, so spider's actually a regenerator, not a spender. Oh, I can't. We're in a fight still. We gotta kill these. All right, let me try now. So if
I guess I was thinking it was a modifier. I thought you just throw another pot and a fire bat on top of spiders.
That would be sick. I wish that was the case. It's unfortunately not, but... Where the hell is my piranhas? There they are. Piranado. Nailed it. Okay, and then this one... I'll make this one fire bats. Hungry bats? No, I don't want... I need to find a good rune now. I haven't read any of these. I don't remember what any of them do. A swirl of bats. Damage nearby enemies 425. It increases up to a maximum of 850 after 3 seconds. That's pretty good. Firebats has an initial mana cost of 250, but then no channeling cost. Interesting. Well, let's try Cloud of Bats. I'm gonna use a Cloud of Bats.
Cloud.
Mm-hmm.
So they're still fire bats, so.
They are still fire bats, yeah.
Ooh, that would work really well in the toilet, right?
I think so, actually, yeah. So I've now moved where my toilet is, so I'm probably going to forget how to use it a little bit, but...
Just flush it, man.
You just flush that shit.
Literally.
The truth burns.
I mean, that appears to be doing pretty good damage, right?
Mm-hmm. And it does an extra, what, 250%?
From the belt,
As
yeah.
they're toileted.
Yeah, 254. It's not bad.
If they'll be under the effects of the piranha, so like...
As long as I hit one first, we're good. We are
The
Gucci.
truth burns.
Alright. I can make this work. Oh, it goes around me. I see. The swirl of bats is around my personage.
Our own ancestors, gifted with long life, magic, and abilities far beyond ours. Yet they were still men. I wonder if these pages hold the key to unlock their powers once again.
Well, I forgot to dilute that gin as it went down.
Okay.
So that's good.
Here we go, boys.
Hey-o.
Just back on the menu.
Tuesday night fun times. What would I need to say to you to get you to have another alcoholic beverage? Very little is my response to that. I would be...
Alright, Clyde, you heard him.
Yeah. Very little. Try me. I had a disastrous, like, I don't know. I guess it was a couple of hours at the end of work today. It was quite a good day until very little. All right, I'm back. I'm getting a gin. See you in a sec. I'm off. Cheers, y'all. I'm back.
Cheers.
Prost. I'm chasing the Bombay Sapphire with some sparkling ice, pink grapefruit. Oh, I need to make this big because you can't see me. I'm really small.
That's right.
Pink grapefruit, and this is a special pink grapefruit because it has a breast cancer awareness ribbon on it, which is pretty.
For those who weren't aware of breast cancer.
Exactly. In case you'd never come across cancer, cancer's a bitch. So raising awareness is always a good thing. Very little try me. Oh, he was really driving it, making sure that I definitely got myself an alcoholic beverage. I was already gone after the very little, mate.
That's a Matt Berry way to say it.
Yeah. I noticed. Wait, did I tell you this, or maybe I told Kate? I can't remember. But like, I say so many things in a Matt Berry way now, and it's just become normal for me.
Yeah, you were telling me that.
Yeah, okay, it feels really weird. But yeah.
Need more time.
I already know cancer's a bitches, they're the worst zodiacs. Oh dear. Oh dear. Zodiac. Yeah, these fire bats do quite the damage, actually.
They do.
Need more time.
Like modern day Batman.
I am.
A perfect strike.
Like, when did Diablo take place? Long time.
As in, like, you're not talking about when it was released, right? You're talking about.
Not like in the like Blizzard universe. I'm assuming before StarCraft.
Yes,
Like,
definitely.
there's got to be some crazy fan theory that ties all their universes
It ties them all together.
right?
No, I can see that. No, absolutely. So the planet here is Sanctuary, so it is on a different planet, but which always makes things difficult because planets evolve at different times, so it becomes kind of arbitrary. But actually, StarCraft did originate on Earth because that's where the Terran came from.
Oh no, I'm stuck over here.
So you do your slash dance there. You slash dance.
I should have.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Koprulu sector is a region in the galaxy. I don't think there's multiple galaxies in StarCraft. I'm not sure. Don't think so. But yeah, so that is definitely in the future. Because I think the first game had some like cinematic where there was an arc and how like the humans got to the Koprulu sector in the beginning, or something like that. It seems vaguely familiar anyway. Not completely sure, but anyway, the point being that for Diablo, no one has any guns, right? So, but then it is on Earth again. So it's kind of hard to tell. That was a really long answer that basically accumulated in. I have no idea. Sorry.
I was just trying to think if like there's any like, you know, like, are these people? Is this race of people just more in tune with psionic abilities, kind of like the Ghost program, like, which is how they can do all these crazy spells and.
Yeah, that's an interesting.
Or are they a proto-Protoss, like?
Whoa, cool! A proto-Protoss. A pro squared toss. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Love that idea.
Bring the light of Zakharum to the heathens.
Because they have like spell casting and, you know.
Yeah. High-tech aliens, man.
They have like fire and these like ethereal planes, and we do too in this universe. Like.
It's a good point. It is a good point. And if it is the same universe, right? Like, if the Blizzard universe is one coherent thing, then, like, how do the gods of, like, heaven and hell fit in with the Xel'Naga and, like, Amon in StarCraft 2? Like,
But could Amon be Mathiel, like, in some...
Right!
An incarnation?
Wouldn't that be so awesome? Oh, that's really cool. Right, you know what? I don't know if there's a fan thing theory about any of this, but we should make one. Right? We should get on this.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds legit. Oh, actually, based on your message that you sent me last night, have you been playing Heroes?
Yes.
Ooh.
I got it to work with Lutris, which is like another type of play on Linux that's actually written in Python. That's like a scripting kind of thing to help get Overwatch and any game to work. It has wine. Anyway. What's cool about it is it has this concept of runners, as in like runs the program. So like wine is a runner, but it could support other runners. So it's just like you can consolidate everything into one kind of like game
really
library
cool.
and stuff.
So do you?
Yeah. So Heroes of the Storm was working fine for me last night.
Oh, cool. Do you need it for Heroes of the Storm then? Is that how that works? Or?
I couldn't get Heroes of the Storm to work with Play on Linux or Wine by myself.
Interesting. Okay.
But with Lutris and like I'm sure like if I went through the user script that the person that's posted for Heroes of the Storm, I probably could have gotten it to work. But like,
what's the point?
It's just the right combination of everything.
Yeah,
so.
right. Yeah, absolutely. It is just lucky dip with the settings until it finally works, isn't it? So, oh, dude, we should totally we should play some Heroes then.
Yeah. I'm up for it.
Oh man, I love Heroes. I've not played it in so long. It was really good though. I mean, I'd probably be really, really bad at it now because there's been so many new heroes. I'm completely out of touch.
So do you have to unlock the heroes, or are they all available? Like,
so
I only was playing through the tutorial, and then I did some AI stuff. So
okay, yeah. So there are certain. I think the way it works is that you maybe get one or two like very basic unlocks. But then it used to be every week, I think, there were a bunch of heroes that were free to play for that week. And then they would cycle out and you'd get a different lot of heroes to play. But all the time you're generating in-game currency and then you can just buy heroes. And some heroes are more expensive than others. And
so it's like identical to Leagues. Like, League of Legends is the same way.
Okay. I don't actually remember that, honestly. I did play League. But I just remember playing, I think, was it Asher? There was like a ranger hero with...
Yeah, Ash.
Yeah, I just played her all the time because I just fell upon this build that was like super, super weak in the early game, but then would just kill anything later on. So as long as I just didn't die that much in the early game, even if I died a couple times.
That's like a classic ADC type class.
Okay, I don't even know what ADC is, but sure, whatever. Sounds good. I'll buy it. You're definitely the MOBA pro out of the two of us.
I mean, I'm sure Heroes of the Storm has similar mechanic of a champion that needs kind of support.
Kind of like a glass cannon or something. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really die a lot in the beginning, or they fall off. I mean, I know it's different, but like essentially, as their abilities improve, they start doing more damage.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
It is weird not having a store and just like.
Okay, yeah, I remember you saying that was weird, yeah. I really like that, though, because it's just about the skills and the skills that you pick for the build. So Clyde, we're talking about Heroes of the Storm, which is one of Blizzard's MOBAs, but we were also talking a little bit about League of Legends, which is obviously a way more popular MOBA. A bit older, it's been around for a while, but that's more classic, I would say. Heroes of the Storm's a little bit different. And I think it's different in a good way, but then I'm a massive Blizzard fanboy, so, you don't have to believe what I say. Basically. As for what are our zodiac signs are scientists. I believe. I think that's mine.
This
anyway.
cannot be opened yet.
I mean, you should be able to calculate Blasky's sign based off his birth month.
That's true. And the calculate is like an immediate lookup, right? Is it not just a one-to-one? Anyway.
Yes.
I am a Gemini.
And I am a Libra.
Libre.
Libra. All right. Just keep punching these ancient switches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think okay. So I hope I know if anyone here, but just the concept of astrology I find so ridiculous. Like, I find it really, like, insane that, like, I guess it's not, okay, hang on, I'm gonna play devil's advocate with myself here, right? The idea of ascribing meaning to things that don't necessarily have meaning is not new, right? That's been around for a very long time, but just as thinking about how stars work and how the universe works, and then ascribing these ridiculously deep meanings to just the location of stars at a given point seems so weird to me. It's like really arbitrary.
I mean, yeah, it's total junk. Like,
right? Oh well, absolutely. But I mean, we've discussed this before. I think our Phoenix Wright stream was probably the last time we did a proper thing on this. But to a certain extent, I think that if it gives you happiness, then go for it, right? And that's my kind of overriding mantra for all of this. But for me personally, it feels like there are way better things that can make you happy than that. Than just completely arbitrary positioning of celestial bodies at one given point in the year. To then ascribe these crazy meanings like, you're going into a new scenario and you should be wary of those who were born when the stars were in a different place to when they are now. I don't know.
Oh man, can we do this jump?
Oh, that's insane. But you can't dance because I'm already ahead of you.
Yeah.
Oh, don't...
Well, that's gonna change.
Oh, fuck. You did a diagonal. I thought you were going to do a straight one. I was like, I'm going to... Oh, but he's gone the wrong way.
Did you see that though? I totally smashed the, like...
Like drugs. Yes, exactly like drugs. Wait, what? How is it like drugs? I'm not quite following. Sorry. What do you mean? Ascribing random meaning to things? I just took that. I knew I was going to die. I was just like, you know what? I'll be fine.
I mean, what's not to like about drugs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if drugs like ascribe random meaning to positions of things. Oh, things that are better that make you yeah, no, absolutely. Yes, exactly that. Don't do astrology. Do marijuana instead. Or something else. Plenty of things that make you happy that... I don't know what I'm even talking about anymore. The gin's dead.
Well, I mean, like, I think there's limits, though, right? Like, you can't just do whatever makes you happy if that hurts other people.
No, absolutely. No, 100%. There's no one's getting hurt. But, like, honestly, if that's making you happy, if hurting other people is making you happy, you've got very serious issues, I think, that need to be addressed. Why not both? Full circle again. Very good. Why not both? I guess. I don't know. Yeah, why not? I don't really have a good reason why not, other than the fact that it's clearly bullshit, so...
Well, I think maybe people like it because it gives them a reason for when shitty things happen. They can just ascribe it to astrology instead, like, to help address the inherent, like, fact that, like, life isn't fair.
Shit, man, when you put it like that, so yeah, I think you're right, and
but I don't really see it much different than, like, religion.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the point I was going to make, is that it's difficult to see that as much different to anything. It's finding a way of dealing with shit things happening, and there's a lot of ways of doing that, and... Well, for me, it's gin and pink lemonade, right? So, why can I get on my high horse and talk about how bullshit astrology is when I'm sat here doing the exact same thing, just with a different chemical, right?
I mean, at least there's science about how alcohol affects your mood and brain chemistry.
That's true, but there's also science about how positive thoughts and things that you enjoy can do that. So astrology could be exactly the same way.
But I don't think people enjoy astrology in the way you're kind of describing it.
No,
like,
maybe.
I don't like people don't like necessarily just purely delight.
Get high off, like,
Like, you know
oh my
what I mean?
god,
It's like, oh, it's
Venus
the
is in
newspaper.
retrograde, I'm jizzing one over here, you know. Yeah, I don't necessarily think that's the case either, but even,
But I was.
like, you don't have to have something that's, you know, something doesn't have to give you, like, a proper endorphin boost for it to be a positive thing for your psyche. I don't know, maybe. There's some deep shit for Tuesday. I can't believe it's fucking Tuesday. Are you kidding me? It's not even hump day. You just fuck off with that fucking teleport. Seriously.
I
Like,
love it.
just jog on, fella. Can't deal with
The
this
wizard
shit right
does say this fight is over because it's over by the time you get over here. I'm a monk, but I'm a wizard. I wish you got to see that. Like, it's so entertaining for me when it says, Wizard says...
I bet.
The spirits aid me.
Yar, har, fiddle-dee-dee. Being a pirate is a right with me. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You are a pirate.
Yeah! Thank you very much for the bits, Kibo. I've just realised I didn't thank Doryx for the bits. Did I thank Doryx for the bits? Thank you.
I mean, you don't need to thank me for the bits, because then they become, like, my bits,
Our
right?
bits.
Our bits, or
Our
whatever,
bits.
like...
Anyway, thank you very much for the bits, Gibu. Lovely to see you. Welcome to the stream. What an epic entrance. Like, Gibu is here.
Boom! Kick him down the door.
Absolutely. It's like Munchkin in this shit. Wow, that was really subtle, and clearly it wasn't that funny. So we're just gonna move on. Sorry. I apologize.
Okay. Oh man, these guys sucking my life.
Suck my life.
Suck my life.
More time.
Hold my dick.
Oh mate, I just had that little moment. You know, sometimes you have this when you're like, you look at the clock and then you realise that there's still, you're having a good time. You look at the clock and you're like, oh man, it's earlier than I thought. This is great news. Just had that. It's like, oh, it's only 10. I've got another hour of the fun I'm having.
That's great.
It makes me
No,
very
I love
happy.
that too. You know what's great? After we're done, you can just play some warband. So like the fun can keep on going.
You know what? It doesn't stop. You know, the stream goes dead, and we go back to the, what is it? The Kingdom of Alchania.
You should just stream it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I tend to shower after the stream, and then I'm just like in a towel. I think.
I'm telling you, no, this is like Blaskatronic After Dark, warband, gin and towel.
Gin and towel. Yeah, maybe.
You got
Maybe
your
there's
glass
a
of
market
gin,
for
you
that.
got your towel, you got your warband.
Seems unlikely, but maybe. You never know. People are into some weird shit, aren't they? So.
Yep.
But yeah, so actually I was gonna sound zesty. He says, "Oh, that's an oddly erotic turn of phrase for that."
There's nothing erotic about Zesty, okay?
Oh no, I think there's everything erotic about zesty.
I have never once thought Zesty as like anything remotely like erotic. Some zesty cleavage.
Oh,
like
that's-
said no one ever.
You're looking pretty zesty tonight, dear. Yeah. It's gonna catch on, believe me.
Oh please, I hope it doesn't catch on.
It's gonna be a thing. Oh.
Some zesty lingerie.
I mean, I don't know. I quite like that, right? Think about, like, you know, Takis or gin, right? You know, gin is zesty, and gin is like the sexiest drink there is, let's be honest.
Alright, here become the equivalencies.
And then, you know, Takis are pretty zesty, and they're like hot and fiery. You know,
I'm just like memes are zesty. Like a meme can be zesty.
A zesty meme. I don't think I've ever heard that before. I'm full, by the way. I gotta go to town.
Alright.
I think, Gibu, to answer your question, it's clearly not the wrong word. It is clearly the absolutely the correct word to use.
I can hear Zoe laughing. Like, it's the delay, so I'm imagining, like, she's laughing now at that whole zesty conversation.
You know, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Like, one of you is gonna say that the other's looking pretty zesty tonight, and you're gonna have a giggle, and then you're gonna be like, yeah, actually, I kind of get that now. And guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Anything goes.
Summon a fetish army after you kill 2 elites. I don't think I want that, but I'm going to keep it because that seems like a cool ability.
Yeah, the fetish army.
Yeah, I use the fetish
The
army.
zesty fetish army.
It's pretty zesty. It is pretty zesty indeed. Not enough inventory space. Oh, I gotta convert some gems. Got no space.
Get another Tabo.
Okay, you just ruined the joke Mike was certainly planning to make. I kind of figured I had. Just a little. I'm actually really glad you heard it as well, because that means that like it will be less weird and more funny that you're both on board, right?
Oh, that's not gonna change a thing.
Very good, very good. I think it's going to catch on, I really do. Alright, I'm going to go this way because I don't have to teleport to get here, so I'll see you in a bit, mate.
Need more time. Your death comes.
Oh, did Gibu clip it? Oh, nice. Good job, Gibu. Good job, Givers.
So much gold.
That is a lot of gold. How do we get in there? Enter
The golden chamber.
Gotta kill Pyresh. Oh, he's over here. Here he is.
Where are you, Pyresh?
Guardian of Fire. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, sure. Guardian of being a sucky demon.
Yeah.
GG,
Guardian of
Pyresh.
Suck. Oh, I gotta get out of that though, because I will definitely die.
Oh, now we gotta get Arcus, the Guardian of Ice.
Do you reckon we're gonna get Guardian of Earth and Air as well? Or is it just gonna be the
So Inferno!
Nope. Oh no, Guardian of Pestilence. The other well-known...
Why does Pestilence need a Guardian, is what I want to know.
I feel like Pestilence is one of the ones that can kind of deal itself, you know, it's good. It's got its own thing that it does.
The well-known element of Pestilence, yes.
Are we done? Oh no, Guardian
Nope,
of
there's another
Strength.
Guardian of Strength. See...
It is allowing clips right now. Yeah, you're right, actually. Wait,
This gotta be like some sort of A/B testing.
Yeah, they've got to be testing it. Surely they must allow it for all. I don't know why it's not always available. I feel like
Troven, he's not the Guardian of anything.
Treasure Guardian. Troven. What a chump. What an absolute chump.
Alright, now we can go into the golden shower.
Lucky us. Alright, there we go. Resplendent chest. Let's push past that one. So what? There's 2 places we need to go.
Yeah, this is not the right direction, so this is where we want
This
to
is the
go.
way we need to go then. Yep, that's it. That's
Wow.
all we got. Oh, is there another? Oh, it's just some pots. Oh, I found some pots. I threw some spiders at my pots.
You threw a pot of spiders
I threw
for
a pot
pots.
of spiders at the pot. I figured I'll put the pots over here with the rest of the pots.
That's the pots.
Yeah.
The health bar of that dude.
Yeah.
Ooh, legendary bracers.
Ooh.
Let's check them out.
Oh, this place is really fucking huge, isn't it? Good lord. Good lord.
Is this the half one that you weren't sure was still big?
No. This is not one of the ones I thought.
Like this is I wouldn't even consider this one.
Yeah, no, this is not one I thought was a thing at all. They're pretty good, by the way. The Hoffen defenders. I don't know. Are they better than what you're currently wearing or not?
That I am wearing them.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
Like I picked them. I just have a different roll
Nice.
and a worse roll, so it wasn't even like.
All right. Yeah. No, they're pretty zesty.
Mm,
Ooh, I got a ledge axe. Let's see what this is. See if it's anything good. Ooh, it's ancient.
ooh, nice.
Burning Axe of Sankis. Chance to fight through the pain when enemies hit you. What? That seems
This
weird.
is like just like chance of no knockback or whatever when they hit.
Yeah, maybe, or no, maybe even no damage. I have no idea.
I doubt that. I think it's got to just be like the effect of when they hit you, you don't feel it.
Yeah.
Because I think
That's pretty odd though.
Maybe-
Like most of the time, it's pretty explicit about what it does. That's very abstract.
yeah, it's kind of vague.
Very vague, yeah. Well, it's getting salvaged anyway, so. I can't really be bothered going back.
You don't want to go. Okay.
There's like maybe a tiny room, but I don't think it's worth it. We can probably just.
Yeah, we got to get Arda.
Adria.
Do you remember what the achievement is for her?
Huh? I don't know. I can't remember. This is Act 5. I'm not that good on Act 5. Oh, I gotta. Oh, there we go. Let's get rid of me. Me and you. Just leave the
angels will
lovely
never
cinematic
suffer
up.
us to live. They cannot accept the fact that we
Let's
may
pop up the
choose
old
our
gym here.
own
There you
path.
go.
At
Delicious.
least demons are not so rigid in their beliefs.
Not so clear exactly what she meant by all that.
It's a
I
cool
didn't
one.
really picture her as an insect.
Yeah.
I guess technically it's a spider. That's 8 legs.
Was it? I didn't count.
I have chosen my path. You will die.
Right? That's 8.
I can't really tell. Looks like 6 to me, honestly, man.
But her real
Oh,
legs.
and then she has 2 real ones, so yeah, that'd be 8, wouldn't it? I died immediately, so I am not gonna help with this fight. Sorry.
She's like the Queen of Blades looking thing, right?
Yeah.
Alright, come over here.
Just kite around and then. Oh, look at that! Look at the heels. Oh,
There we
thanks,
go.
fella. That was amazing. Good job. Well played. I will now not focus on counting the legs and actually try and do some damage and fight this properly. I do apologise about that. Thanks for the heals.
She's got a bit of a booty for an old lady.
Yeah, looking good. She keeps good care of herself. You know, she works out. Nothing wrong with that.
You just keep throwing spiders. I'll just keep her.
Yeah, just keep running around. We'll just kite her for the next 6 hours. That seems fine.
It's like does no damage.
Yeah.
Well, she does quite a bit when she swings.
Yeah, when she hits, and I like my fire bats are really short range, so actually they're pretty much useless in this. I can't get that close. I'm just gonna die horribly.
Diablo
Like,
sent me a vision. He had returned, and you were the one who freed him.
oh, what are these?
At least she's pretty slow hitting,
Yeah.
like swinging at least.
Finds a way.
What are those things?
I don't know, but they're like little banelings, I think, and then they.
And yet you will die alone.
Wow, that was harsh. Did one of our characters just say she's gonna die alone? Like, I mean, what, maybe,
Yeah, and
but
yet you will die alone.
yeah, that's. Yeah, we don't need to. You don't need to point that out to a person.
Rub it in here. Yes, lightning. Well, she's at half health.
Yeah. So far, so good. Don't die though, fella. I can't do the teleport like you can.
Yeah, I just
Go,
just
go
get out
have
of
a
there.
drink. Have a drink at the well of destiny if you need it.
no. I'm full. I'm back to full.
Alright, he's all good.
Yes,
So-
lightning triggered.
I think dodging the little red things is good because then they don't explode. But
Or
the
I might just run into a ton of them and then just well
that works too.
to reduce them, right? Because like
Then they're not in the way, yeah. But I guess more keep spawning, so I don't know how
and
successful.
when they blow up, they leave like a pool behind of
Yeah,
damage doing.
and the pool of gunk does quite a lot. Yeah. Oh.
I mean, like I think we're gonna beat her. It's just slow.
Yeah, she's. Oh man, that's so much damage though. Jeez. When she hits,
That's
she
slow.
really-
It's slow. It's slow though. She like it's telegraphed at least.
Yeah, it is. It is. If I was paying more attention, it should be a lot better. Maybe. I don't know.
Nah, it's alright. You just keep throwing your spider boys.
I just my spider boys are on it. They're having non-times on the other. What we've now established to definitely be a spider. Fire bats are feeling a bit out of it. Feels like the release of StarCraft 2, which is not that good.
I get it. Let's see if I can fear her, or she's probably immune, right?
I cannot do that.
Oh, I gotta get to the wall! Oh man, that was a nice predictive shot on her part, but I dodged it at the last second.
Nice.
That's pretty good. I'm just gonna kill her now.
Yeah, I think we can probably just go ham now. There we go. Nice.
You fucking! I thought you died. Cause you look kind of like bluey with that like thing. I thought you died. at the
Oh,
last second.
like right at the end.
Yeah, I thought you were like, oh, we're doing this ham.
No, I'm good. I'm good, fella.
Where are these achievements?
Wait, you got moved for me, and I got. Oh no, you got moved for me. That's one I didn't get. What did you? What's that?
I don't know.
You didn't get hit by her blood ball attack. I definitely did, apparently, so I didn't get that achievement. So well played.
There we
Good
go.
job,
I
man.
did it.
Well done, man. That's the additional achievement that you asked about at the beginning that I had no idea about. So good job.
She was searching for Malthael, so he must be there.
Back to Tyrael. Back to the cause of all of this mess.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Tyrael.
Clyde says,
No one-
I'm having trouble making a clip. It says something went wrong. I don't know why. I'm doing everything right. I'm doing my bit, Twitch. Come on. Something went wrong. It's clearly not me. I don't know.
I'm doing my part.
That's not something I know about or can help with. I do apologize. I feel like I need to keep this axe purely because it's legendary, but actually there's not really any reason to because it doesn't.
Smell to it.
No, I can't. It's legendary. Can't do that.
But you need the legendary souls
I
to
do need
re-roll
the-
sockets on things that you'll never get a socket on.
I know. So I can just like bin all of my souls and be like, oh god, I hate this game. You never get what I want, ever. You never give me what I want.
I hate sand.
It sounds so coarse and irritating, just like Diablo 3. Alright, Tyrael, let's go to him. Come to me. I'll wait for you, fella.
Just gotta dump some gems
Yeah.
off now.
That's it. Get him ditched.
Alright, smelt my gems into gem dust.
Sounds good.
Oh, he looks hurt.
Pandemonium.
Yeah, it's cracked
No
over.
doubt he has gone to the fortress.
Oh, my appendix! My angel appendix!
He is forcing us to come to him.
He thinks
I'm not used to this human food.
while skulking in these shadows like a rat.
The only way to Pandemonium is through the high heavens. Let us leave at once.
Somebody call the angel doctor.
We call him Dr. Angel.
Yeah.
What is this?
I called this.
Yeah.
I like how they run with these like crucifix, vaguely crucifix weapons.
Not ready yet.
Oh,
I don't even know what we're doing. I feel like I'm
Get out of here.
clicking.
I'm down to 1 or 2 frames a second. It feels like it's probably not that bad, but
Slideshow mode.
this is that beep boop. Oh, I'm dead because I can't see shit. So there's a lot of dudes here, and I think that's making life difficult for why.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
I might try a different fire bat actually. One that
He dares to attack us.
So where was Imperus this whole time that we were fighting?
Malthael is my brother.
Imperius,
I
yeah.
fought 1,000 battles by his side, and I care not that he seeks to destroy you and your kind.
Imperius is such an
My
asshole,
brother
man.
has grown sick.
Yeah, he
and
is.
He must be put down for his own sake.
Remember when he was like, "Meh, meh, 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 go out of heaven"?
Yeah.
Now he's like, "Help me, I'm a little bitch."
Yeah, he said those exact words. Yeah.
Surprised Blizzard would get away with something that edgy, but here we go. Alright, 1 second, I gotta get some more E-juice in my E-vape.
Okay. I'm gonna nip blue. I'll be right back. While you
Alright,
do your E-juice.
I'm ready.
Oh shit, I'm not ready. I haven't even left yet. Fucking hell.
Go nip!
Alright, give us a sec. I'll be right back.
Alright, BRB.
BRB. AFK.
Har har fiddle-dee-dee. Hope everyone's having a good night. Good time. Actually, if anyone wants to paste a horoscope in chat for a Libra, I'll read it. Like a horoscope. It's like an astrological prediction.
What? I'm back. A potato? What's a horoscope?
Ebu asked, I think, what a horoscope was. Because I just mentioned while you were gone, hey, paste one in chat about Libras.
Yeah, let's do it. Do Libra and do Gemini. Clive's
Doesn't
still
before
there?
you
Darn it.
before you click on this thing
Yeah.
and you look at the image, doesn't that look like the Eye of Sauron kind of tower
It
thing?
absolutely does. 100% looks like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it really does. Even in low FX world. Oh, another. This one's not. This isn't a proper
Malthael
cinematic.
tried
This
to
is just like
destroy
a
the way to Pandemonium.
little
So.
thing, innit?
He knows
It's in
that
a
I am coming
letdown
for him.
attic.
I know this is a disappointment. That's
I
what
will
this
cross
is.
the
That's what it
broken
is.
land over which angel and demon have fought wars beyond counting. To the Pandemonium Fortress, where the angel of death waits, hiding behind its walls.
I can't believe Sydney's watching Dyrus and not us.
Wait, what? She's off the team.
It says in Twitch. It says in Twitch that she's watching TSM Dyrus.
TSM virus. What are they playing? Are they playing Factorio?
League of Legends. League of Legends.
League
TSM,
of Legends.
Team solo mid.
Come on, Sid. You can do better than that.
I can't remember if Dyrus was he is an ADC or he's like a mid. I think he's a mid laner actually.
That means fucking nothing. No, it doesn't. I understand what a mid laner is. I don't know what ADC means still though. What does it stand for?
I want to say it's attack damage carry. So in League, there's like basically like two different damage types, like magic and physical. So typically an ADC does the physical damage, and then the mid laner does the magic damage.
Okay.
Which you want both because you can buy armor for one type. So like sometimes if a team comp is really AD heavy, you can then just build a couple. Everyone on your team will just build a bunch of armor and shut that down.
You will need to do better if you are to stand any chance.
Okay. So that's actually something that I want to ask you. What is a carry? Because I hear that all the time. Because I've kind of been watching a little bit of Day9 play Dota, but I'm not really that interested in it. So it's kind of.
Oh yeah, so a carry is kind of like is a unit that late game they do really great damage, but early game they don't. And then the idea is they can carry the team. Like at the end, they can basically like 1v5 the enemy team.
Oh shit! Okay.
Or maybe not quite 1v5 per se, but like basically they will be able to just delete like
Yeah, so
someone.
They have
in the
like
next
it's a
team fight,
completely
yeah.
different progression through the game, like as the game progresses, right? Okay.
Yeah. So typically they're like they might have like
Needs more time.
like spells or abilities that do like a lot of damage, but they don't have like any evasion, or like if they're CC'd, they're hosed. So that's why typically then you have like a support hang out with them to help, like either to CC the enemy, so then they can land their really damagey things, or to help like un-CC them or things like that.
Okay, that makes sense.
Not ready yet.
I'm trying to relate this back to when I was playing Heroes. I mean, it could be very different now, honestly, as I said, but I'm trying to think if there's a similar kind of mechanic or progression.
I mean, I noticed that like
I think there is.
the one range support that I unlocked or whatever,
What was it? Do you remember?
it was a lady that had like a healing spell and an owl.
Is it Tyrande?
Sure.
Some like random.
I don't know how else to, like, she had a spell that had medium range that would stun.
Yeah, I don't
I remember
know. I
the
think it's
owl.
been
The
too
owl
long.
wasn't the cool thing. I really liked that ability.
It wasn't a medic though. Like Lieutenant Morales was my favorite support. She's fucking awesome. So she's a StarCraft medic, and like her ultimate is to get in a medevac and then fly to another part of the map, and it's so much fun to play around with that because you can do some really crazy shit with it. Which is really fun.
I must wait.
Nice.
longer.
Does the medevac just heal in, or is it just like crazy speed? Is
It's just crazy speed transport. So like you can trigger it anytime within like 10 or 15 seconds or something like
I
that.
must
But
wait
all of your
longer.
team
I
can get
need
in. So
healing.
basically you can go and assault like a lane with all 5 of you, and then just
Oh, that's
summon the
sick.
medevac, and then just go to a different lane, and all 5 of you are there immediately. It's so good. I love it. It's awesome. Morales was,
That's sweet.
yeah.
Need
Actually,
help.
I mean, my favorite actually was the one I was best with was Nazebo, who's the Diablo witch doctor. It's exactly what I'm doing
I
right now.
cannot
I'm
do
Nazebo
that.
right now, even. And yeah, he's got some really cool crowd control. But he's classed as a specialist, and the specialists probably are the most
Not
similar
really
thing to
help.
carries. I think, like they're kind of weak-ish, a bit glass cannony, but can like really
Need more
carry
time.
later on. they end up being very powerful. FSM's here. She heard you. She heard you. She heard you complaining. Or did you send her a text or something?
Oh yeah, I was complaining and I sent her a Twitch PM. I'm like, come on.
Oh, that's so bad. Go, FSM, go and watch like what you want to watch. Don't watch this shit. Go somewhere else. But it's lovely to see you.
Maddie is super drunk on Jen, so this is the best time to watch.
I'm feeling pretty tipsy.
Do you see the battering ram below?
Your speech isn't that slurred though. It's not like that one time when I showed up and I'm like, oh man, he's really pissed right now.
That was a really strong gen.
You have one in your possession, but there are 2 more.
I do find my speech slurs really quickly. Like it really doesn't take much.
Along with the demons that carried them.
Last game Darius was doing. Oh, I see. So we're second best. So they're done. So
We were talking about Heroes of the Storm and League of Legends and what an ADC was and what a carry was too. I don't know if you heard that conversation or not.
Your gratitude means nothing to me.
Clyde, I love that was what you wanted to clip. I kind of want to clip that too. Maybe I'll go back and find it. We'll see.
I was thinking that was a clippable one.
I think that was one of the more clippable things that was said. Yeah. The battlefields of eternity. FSM, you gonna join us for some Left 4 Dead? I think we should.
Or Heroes of the Storm.
Or Heroes, shit, yeah. Heroes is free, right?
We could do, yeah, it's free to play, and I'm sure we could get.
We could do blind leading the blind. I'll like pretend to be like teaching you guys how to play, but really have no clue anyway. That'll be awesome.
Yeah, and I don't know, isn't there like some composition that we can, like some collection of heroes that would be really trolly? Oh,
absolutely. Oh,
Diablo.
Here we go. I don't know if I like these two homing bats. They feel kind of weak.
But they do home.
They do home, but they.
Yeah, I don't know how much damage they do.
It doesn't feel like much. Maybe it's better. Than I'm giving it credit for.
Like, so that would have been better that last boss fight, for example.
Yeah, maybe actually, because it's one single target. I think that's it. I think it's good single target, but kind of crappy otherwise. Spider looks like that's when we doing Left 4 Dead. So I don't think we're gonna finish this tonight. So, but we pretty much certainly will on Thursday. So maybe next week, next Tuesday, if you want. Unless you want to do something at the weekend, but that's up to you guys.
Yeah, maybe next week, just because we'll probably finish this Thursday, and then Luke Kirchner, Sydney will also probably be joining us for Left 4 Dead.
Oh, we're gonna have 4. That's gonna be super sweet.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
We might have to do like a special stream actually if we want to play with Luke, just because he's East Coast.
Oh shit! Okay. Where's he at?
He is in Baltimore.
Wow. Baltimore Orioles. That's my contribution to Baltimore. I've never been, but my dad went when I was very young. He bought me a Baltimore Orioles baseball cap.
That's so adorable.
Yeah, I know. I fucking love that cap. I remember my physics teacher was a real arse about it though. He kept saying it was a pigeon. I was like, it's a fucking Oriole. I never said that to him, obviously. I was very respectful, but still, I was very cross.
Man, those mines do some damage.
Yeah,
You want to come up over here real quick?
I can run round, which will take me about half an hour to get there if you want. But hey, if those mines do quite a lot of damage, maybe you shouldn't just like immediately teleport to a place we've not scouted yet.
Well, no, they're mine. I didn't know they did any damage until I'm like, I mean, everything in this game, I feel like I gotta get hit by it once to see what it does.
If we're playing Left 4 Dead 2 though, shotgun coach. I want to be coach. I love
Coach is
coach.
fun.
He's like He's the best. He's my favorite. I'm just kidding.
I
Anybody.
I haven't done a ton of Left 4 Dead. In terms of like, I remember playing it. I used to play it a lot on an Xbox.
Oh really? That's,
Yeah.
oh man, playing on an Xbox is gonna be difficult. I don't understand how people can play FPS on an Xbox. With a controller,
Well,
it's just not designed for that.
Andy, we're doing split screen, right? Because it's a multiplayer game.
Really?
We're doing this in a
dear.
dorm room with a tiny television, so
Is pulling rocks from the sky.
it's gonna blow my mind. I'm like, oh wow, you can see everything now.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Fun fact. So, Left 4 Dead 2 was actually one of the very first games that my original streaming channel ever played. And it was right here at Blaskatronic, but it was not Blaskatronic TV. I had not thought that far ahead in terms of branding, but that was one of the very first games that I played with one of my wonderfully good friends from back home. We play Left 4 Dead a lot. It's a really great game. I love Left 4 Dead.
Now watch out for those mines.
Yeah. They do quite the damage. Yeah, okay, so hang on, if Luke is East Coast, that was what you were discussing, in Baltimore, then he's 3 hours ahead, right?
I cannot do that.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's gonna be hard to do during the week. I think I got locked down because I couldn't move. I was trying to move, but it wouldn't let me.
Yeah, we might just have to do a good weekend one.
Okay.
Like, we'll obviously do our, like, regular streams, but we can definitely do some good bonus ones with them.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So maybe we do like 3 at the weekend and 4 on a weekday. That'd be cool. I'm sure we'll work something out for sure.
Yeah.
But that's cool to know.
Do we want to go to the hidden host of Legion?
Yes, let's do it. I'm gonna just run. Let's go.
It's a hideout. Hideout with a giant glowy door.
Don't tell anyone we're here.
My curse upon you.
Well, I won't have to. They'll know.
They'll know. Oh, don't worry. Now we
Need
know.
more time.
17 inch TV across the room. Oh dear. That's not the way to game. That is not Nvidia. That is not the way it's meant to be played.
Need more time.
Burns.
I am hurt.
If only I had that weapon that allowed me to fight through the pain, whatever that means.
The axe thing, yeah.
Then I'd be
Oh no, we've got to kill Madungan and Hakajar and Rajaka.
McDuckin.
I think it's like Norse
Hello there, I'm
Irish
McDuckin.
bastard
I'd like
children.
to
Need more time.
I'd like to kill you, please. But before we go on, do you have any Guinness?
A perfect strike.
I didn't think it was racist. Some said it was racist,
Yeah,
but
I'm not
I didn't think
racist,
it was
but hello, my name's McDuckin and I'm from Ireland.
racist. I was worried that the monkey makeup would look quite silly or foolish when it was on VHS, but it's quite good.
Oh my god, there's so many dudes. Toilet that shit. Here we go, fellas. 108, 125,
I'm at 130.
133 kills. Alright.
135.
I got 134. There you go. You got one more than me. Good job. I am completely full, so I gotta go back to town.
Alright, I opened the chest.
Alright, sounds good. That was a lot of dudes. I enjoyed that at the end. It got pretty exciting.
Is there like a spell that people have in Heroes that's like fear? Can you fear people?
I think so, yeah. I don't know for sure, actually. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I seem to remember there being a very, very annoying skill that did that kind of thing. So, yeah, possibly. I wonder what all that text was saying. Probably, please no genocide. Mercy! That's what it was. Heroes never die. So by the way, this place, the Battlefields of Eternity, is one of those. It's one of those big areas that I had counted. So there's this one, and then another one, and then we're done. So we're nearly.
All right. Yep. We got 50. So is there like checkpoints or something though? Because we only got like 15 minutes left.
Yeah, we'll just carry on until we hit a checkpoint. Well, I mean, carry on until 15 minutes and see if we hit a checkpoint, and then just go back if we don't, right? Like. Or do you want to just quit now and do some rifts? We could do that. We could do a rift, maybe a greater.
Do you think those have better like time resolution for stopping?
Yeah, because I mean a rift takes what, like 5 minutes ish. So it's way better resolution. Like I don't know where the checkpoints are. I'm just not that good, honestly.
So should we actually maybe find a checkpoint then rift?
We can
see how much time there is.
I think
because
if
I feel like
find
if we
checkpoint,
don't
we'll probably be about done. This is a pretty big area. I don't know
like,
if we go back. I think we start this area again, but we haven't really done that much here. So now would probably be better time, honestly.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking that like if we get a checkpoint, then our time here hasn't been wasted.
I think
I must wait longer.
Yeah. Okay. Well, whichever you prefer. It's entirely up to you. What do you think?
Maybe we should just rift it then.
Yeah, like we can just do this again. Let's kill this boss and then just quit. And then yeah, we might have to do this area and the hideout of like subtlety that we just did.
No, maybe we can 130. We'll see if we can beat our record of 130.
Yeah, exactly.
5 or whatever.
Yeah, right. So.
Health returns to me.
Dude is dead. All right, let's do some rifts. I'm gonna head back to town and just salvage all my shit because I've got a little bit. Is Clyde gone? Clyde's gone. Sorry, Clyde. See ya. Thanks for coming. Bye.
Bye.
We weren't entertaining
but my
enough.
foes lose strength.
Imagine that.
Alright, salvaging is done. Repair is done. I am leaving the game. Let's go. Let's do some rifts. Please spare me and my 230 clones. Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. What are challenge rifts? Oh, that's a different thing. I haven't done those. I should look at what they are, but maybe at some point I shall. Not this evening, though.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. I do not wish to.
I have gained an ally.
Cool. Do you have a greater key?
Let me check.
I have 2.
I probably do. We'll see. Yes.
I hit 50.
I do.
I'm 201, so I get to spend 1 point in a new skill. I'm so excited.
Oh, incredible. I'm jelly.
I'm so excited. Oh, do you want me to just like start one, or do you have a?
Yeah, I thought you would start one. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I can just start one. Do you remember what we did? It's probably better if you start one because it'll be your highest, whereas mine it remembers my necromancer's one. So like I'm just guessing.
Level 22.
That sounds good. Let's try that.
Torment 5.
Perfect.
Prove yourself worthy of
I've gone back to this firebat skill, by the way, because I actually, like, I noticed that when I changed it, I was still pretending it was this, so I might as well use it as this.
Should we keep running though until we get into a better? Here we go.
Yeah.
Time for a challenge.
Did you find a? Yeah.
Need more time.
Toilet those biatchos.
My strike is true.
I think it synergizes really well with your Tempest Kick as well.
It
Because
does.
that's just around you, so we got the synergies going on. Oh man.
Well,
Where are the packs? Come on, fellas. Where are you at? Oh, this is a.
this is disaster.
Yeah, this has gone horribly. Oh, I didn't know we could go the way you've gone.
I do not have enough.
Oh, I didn't. I thought that was like the only other way. I didn't realize
Yeah,
there was even
I
a
was
backtracking
backtracking.
option.
I didn't realize there was a place. That's good.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Well, so far there's nothing over to where I've been.
Okay.
You
There we
die.
go. Oh, here's a power pylon. That's what useful. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Not ready yet. I am here.
Wow, that was ridiculous.
That was
Although I'm
easy. Well-
frozen. Oh, frozen molten. Come on, that's some bullshit right there.
And then the like explodey thing too. That was
Yeah,
OP. Please nerf Rito.
yeah. Come on, David Kim. Sort your shit out, mate.
Your death comes.
Mad
Although
trolls.
shit, that's it.
Yeah, that was all we got. It's alright, this means that the next level... No, come back. There's gotta be... The exit's gotta be here, surely.
No, it's not. I've
Actually not.
walked
You
over
haven't.
all of it.
No, it's this way. Here we go.
Needs more time. I need mana. The spirits aid me.
Yeah, here we go. I found some dudes. Okay, here we go. Hex the Blasphemous is over here.
Alright, Hex. What's Wormhole?
The teleport away. Super annoying. Because you'll get stuck in and then she'll just throw you out.
Need help. I must wait longer. Health returns to me.
Senator Jeff Flake wrote a $100 check to the Den against Roy Moore with the memo line.
Yes, I saw that.
That's good, but he did vote for the tax.
My curse upon
He
you.
did.
So that's the critical thing to do, right?
I do not have enough.
I mean,
No? Is
it's
it not?
something. Like I would like never vote for him. I still think he's a piece of shit. But like at least he doesn't want another he doesn't want a pedophile in the Senate. Like, okay, like
I mean, surely that's a baseline though, right? Is
I
that
know,
not-
like how far have we gone?
I
Right,
know,
when that's
God,
the,
that's miserable. That's not even a...
that's like where we are right now
Oh, God.
in this country. Like, God,
I just... They're banking on... I was about to say, I just like to not think about it, but they're banking on that. That's what they want. They want you to not think about it. They want you to do nothing, and they... Yeah. That's how they get
The
stronger.
spirits smile I must wait longer.
yeah. I was kind of talking to this about with Armin. Like, what's odd is, like, is it are people just apathetic and don't vote? And that's the problem, or is the system like truly rigged and broken? Because like at the same time, we have the lowest approval ratings. It's something like 90% of people are reelected, like. So,
I grow weak.
like,
I must wait longer.
is it rigged with all the gerrymandering and kind of voter suppression stuff? Like, obviously, I think there's a lot of room for election reform, but it's never going to happen because I think, the party that's in power is happy to empower.
Yeah.
Same thing happened in Canada.
Yeah, it happens everywhere. Like, to a certain extent, democracy really has some problems, but the problem is that trying to fix that requires you to democratically vote somebody in. So when they get voted in, they're like, oh no, the system's fine. We're in power, so everything's perfect.
Yeah, I think I mean, we saw this in Maine, like, there was a referendum to expand Medicaid.
Right.
And it passed. So now Medicaid's been expanded in Maine, even though the state Congress was unwilling to do it. So I think that we might see election reform come through, or like, more liberal and social policies just through referendums where the people can directly vote for policy.
Yeah. I did see that represented. I did see the page of the tax bill with handwriting in the margin. It's completely legible.
Needs more time. Your death comes.
And so the video that I saw, I have no idea who the guy was. He might have been Democrat. It's a guess for me. But he was like, I was given this 25 minutes ago, and we have to vote on it in 3 hours. And I can't read most of it. Because most of it's been scrawled in the margin. Stuff's been crossed out, but it's not actually clear if it's been crossed out. It's just a line. And, oh man. That's a damn. I guessed so, given the tone, but I don't know. Like, maybe there's a human being in the Republican Party who can say this is freaking not on. Perhaps. Maybe that's too much to ask for. Who knows? Oh man, politics is just so miserable at the moment now.
It is.
I mean, at the moment, I've been saying that for over a year at this point. You know what the worst thing is though? Like, it feels like it's been a year since Trump's been in power. Nah, his inauguration was February. It's been a year since he's been elected president. That's different to when he's actually been president. Not even been a year yet. Look at the chaos.
Yeah, and I mean, we'll see like where this tax thing is going to end up with reconciliation and stuff too. Like, so the Senate bill that passed didn't have the provision that makes the tuition waivers count towards income. So that's going to have to be decided, like if they're keeping that or not, for example.
The Rift Guardian is here.
Alright, Bone Warlock. Are we just shitting on him, or is he an easy one?
He's a pretty easy one.
I need mana.
But we are... Like, that was surprising. We both died, right? Didn't you die as well?
No.
You didn't die. Oh, okay, I died twice. So I'm just terrible, is effectively what that... I was going to say, because that felt pretty easy to me, but I died twice, so...
I'm sorry, I think you meant the bone dude. Yeah, I died. I think I died once or twice.
Yeah, right. That was strange, but we did it so quickly, but died. So I think that just means that we're not playing optimally. Basically, we're not on good form right now. But we can definitely do that difficulty pretty well. F7 says they also have a max corporate tax rate with deductions is 20%. I forgot to change the min, so that's also 20%. So corporate deductions don't matter. We'll be fixing the reconciliation, but still. Why did stuff get scrolled in the margin and everything was done like right at the last second in a really bad way?
Because the Republicans, so...
I am returning to town.
Like, why was there a time scale on
it would have only taken, I think, two Republicans to break and not vote for it, and it wouldn't pass. So they had to add a bunch of junk to make everyone happy. So, like, they had to add, like, increasing the oil, like, drilling in Alaska and in the Arctic Circle to get the Alaskan senator on board.
Okay.
Because she's in, the pocket of the oil industry.
Of course. Classic, yeah.
So that's why a tax reform bill also has things like expand drilling in the Arctic.
Cool.
Is this gym good? Bane of the Trapped. I can't send it. for
Oh,
some
Bane of the
reason.
Trapped is really good. Yeah, that's one of the best ones. In other news, I missed a message from Gibu there that said, just reskin this game with the Aperture Laboratories logos and portal guns. Yes. Do that. Someone do that, please. I would love to play that. Aperture Science.
It's perfect timing.
Do what we must because we can. I agree. It is perfect time. GG, y'all.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for watching.
Thank you for watching. Yeah. Thanks for chilling out with us. I'm gonna do a little bit of re-rolling, I think. I got some good legos there.
So can you only have 3 legendary or 2 legendary gems equipped at once? Or is it 3?
No, you can do 3 because you can have your amulet as well. Gibu says, maybe you can make up some sort of remote desktop and auto hotkey thing to play Portal 1 multiplayer. Oh yeah, using the LAN, right? Was Portal 1 LAN? Could you do LAN on Portal 1?
No, Portal 1 was single player
It was
only.
complete single player. I'm not sure what you mean then, Gibu. Not sure what you mean. Have you? I don't know if you've played Portal 2, but Portal 2 co-op is amazingly good. It's so good. I love Portal. Portal's the great.
Yeah, that was something else Luke wanted to do.
Yeah, definitely. That should be a
An
drunk thing
ally
though.
has
We should just
gone,
get wasted
but my
on gin
foes
and
will
then
strength.
play Portal. That would
Yep.
be
Well,
sick.
I gotta get going.
You're off. All right, man. He's on time. I'm gonna carry on for a little bit after you've gone. I think.
Oh yeah, go for it, man.
I'm just gonna do a little bit of re-rolling, but actually, let's kill it. Let's kill it, and I'll do some re-rolling off stream. You don't need to see that. I'm just gonna re-roll some stuff, so that's all good. Thank you all very much for watching. Next stream will be on Thursday, where we are gonna finish Diablo 3, and then we can move on to something different. How exciting! Thank you all so much for coming out. It's been great. I've enjoyed it. I hope, Doryx, I hope you have too. And
Oh yeah, always a pleasure. Always great.
always a pleasure. All right, have a lovely evening, y'all, and we'll see you next time. See you on Thursday. Have a good one.
TTFN.
Being a pirate is a right to thing. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You are a pirate.
Thank you very much for the bits, Gibu. Have a lovely evening. Take care.